Hello and welcome to a Sophisticated Pairs video blog. My name is Erica, and today I am reviewing the Cleo by Panache Kayla bra. I just want to let everyone know that the air conditioning is running again in this video because it is still super hot outside. I apologize. Now, I've had the privilege of trying a few Panache styles in the last week or so, all of them in 34H, and all of them fit perfectly in that size range, including this new Kayla. I really have to commend Panache on committing to a true to size metric for this particular season. So with the Kayla, it's a very unique piece because it's actually kind of like the love child of two very successful Panache bras. The first is the Panache Jasmine bra. That bra has been around for several years now and it continues to be very, very popular. It's a really great fitting bra in the Super Bra collection, known specifically for its very forgiving stretch lace upper cup. The other bra is the Cleo Marcy, which is fantastic for offering very deep projected cups, a really nice rounded shape, and a more open frame here at the top of the cup. So with Kayla, we do see elements of both style bras. First, let's go back to sizing. As I mentioned, this is a 34H. It fits comfortably snug on the loosest set of hooks. It's not too loose, it's not too tight, it's just right. The cup size here is also perfect. I don't have any overflow or wrinkling. Now, because both Jasmine and Kayla tend to have a lot more projection, we see that very much here with Kayla. The center gore is very narrow. It has very deep cups towards the center, as well as narrower underwires on the side. What this does is it allows the tissue to fall more towards the center, giving you much better forward projection. Now, the underwires on the side are still slightly wide for me. I really need a little bit further in. However, that's not necessarily a problem provided that the bra itself is comfortable and doesn't create any issues with digging or cutting along the back or the sides. I do have slight pulling here, right along the sides. I don't necessarily think it's the height per se, because I was comparing it with the bra I recently reviewed, which is Petra, and they're very close. In my opinion, I think it's more that this fabric here is a little stiffer right now to start, and that as I wear it and break it in, it will feel better. So, as I mentioned, you're going to see some elements of both Marcy and Jasmine. Now, if you haven't actually been familiar with those two styles, I did reviews on both of them, and I will have links for those. So we see some of the Jasmine, particularly with the use of the stretch lace. Stretch lace is an excellent material to use in bras because it tends to give you flexibility. So if you have asymmetry, it tends to contour pretty evenly. Or if you go through fluctuations in your cup size, especially depending on your cycle, the stretch lace will fit fine on both ends of it. It'll stretch a little bit to give you more room, but it also won't be super baggy when it's the smaller side of the spectrum. So that's a really lovely design choice. Now, like Marcy, it does have kind of that nice forward push. Marcy uses a 2-ply mesh at the bottom, and this is more of a lightweight soft fabric, so again, that could be a little bit more of an influence from the Jasmine. Overall, you really do, I think, get the same kind of forward projection, the same kind of really strong lift and rounding that you get from Marcy with some of the really nice fit features of Jasmine, like, you know, that lace at the top, the fabric at the bottom to give a little bit of extra boost. Now, the overall frame does read more Marcy. The Jasmine has a 4-section cup. This is a 3-section. So we only have the bottom two sections of the cup, which have the vertical lift going directly up. And again, as I mentioned, it's a fabric, it's a soft, kind of lightweight one, but it is lacking in stretch to make sure that the weight of the bust is fully supported. And then we just have the upper cup, which again is that stretch lace. So true to Panache style, it is a fully adjustable but partially felted strap, meaning when you get to the top of the felt, you have to take the bra off and then work the extender over the felt. I sometimes wonder if it would be possible for them just to do fully felted instead. The felting actually is a nice feature because it does restrict the stretch of the straps, especially over time, but it also tends to cushion the shoulders more as well. If it's a fully elastic strap, sometimes they have a tendency of kind of flipping or rolling. This is particularly true if you already have shoulder indentations. So I like that they use this, but I feel like it can make some people think the bra is not fully adjustable when it really is. Now, true to Cleo, we also have the 2 hook and eye closures in the back and the power mesh wings. So the wings themselves are really comfortable, really breathable. The 2 hook and eye closures is a bit polarizing. Some people love it, some people hate it. I really don't care as long as the bra is comfortable and giving me support, which it is, but I thought I would throw that out there. Overall, I will say that the bra is also very light. I mentioned the fabric on the bottom is kind of a light but rigid fabric. This is definitely one of those styles. We started carrying this when it first released last year in the spring, and it's consistently been a good seller for us. A lot of people have returned asking for neutral colors, which of course there are none, and really liking the fact that not only does it give you that great support, but it's also not a super heavy bra. It doesn't feel like you're wearing like a full-on piece of armor, and I like that element of it, particularly because it does stay warm here pretty long, so when you have something that's really heavy, it may feel too heavy to wear, particularly in summer. I mean, it's like mid-September and it's 85 degrees out, so it's a little bit too hot to have some of these like heavier, thicker bra pieces on. Aesthetically, it's okay. It's pretty. I'm not like saying it's an ugly bra by any stretch, but it's not anything like wow factor to it. The print on it is a kind of classic black and white mono print floral. They have the hot pink bow at the center for some contrast. Now, despite not being overly enthusiastic about anything groundbreaking on the aesthetic front, I will say that because there are no neutral options, this bra might actually be a smart choice as far as prints go because it tends to read black. So if it reads black, then you kind of got a neutral option here. The very first one was kind of like this really pretty plaid print, and then the second, which was my personal favorite, was a white with these kind of like brush strokes in different colors. Very pretty, but none of them really read as anything particularly neutral. So you really couldn't wear them underneath light color clothes, and under dark color clothes you might even get color bleed. So I like that they, without actually offering you neutrals, gave you some kind of fashion option that could function that way. So again, not anything like to write home about aesthetically, not ugly by any stretch again, but it could work for your neutral black bra this fall. Overall, the bra is really great. If you're a fan of Marcy and or Jasmine, definitely check this out because you will love this one too. It has those same kinds of features that you would look for in both of those bras. It's a really happy marriage, I think, of the two styles, and I'm really pleased with it. Now, if you have any questions, comments, concerns, please feel free to email me at sophisticatedpair@gmail.com. Don't forget to check out our blog, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Pinterest for all the latest news and event information. Thanks and have a great day.